Everyone, so recently I got this Oh My Salon makeup train case delivered. I picked up through Amazon. A lot of times they have all these different names and it's the same item, but I will link in the description box the one that I picked up, which is this one here, and that would be an affiliate link, which means I'll make a small commission for your purchase items to those links. My plan is to get everything out of that Sally kind of ki- I don't know, cart into this new makeup train case. I do also want to get my Prey nail items in there. So forgive me, I'm wearing my husband's UGG slippers. They're a little big, obviously, they're not mine. And you'll see those here and there. And also, I'm just getting over having been ill, so forgive my voice. But I will say it was packaged really well with like all this stuff that guards the sides of the box, which I think is really great. So that the case comes in really nicely. I did see a review. Someone said that theirs was delivered and it had like a dent in it, but oh well. And it's like when things like that happen, exchange it, you guys. It's not a big deal. Like I don't know what Amazon tells you, but whenever I try to contact them about anything, it gets taken care of. So I hope you guys realize you can still exchange things or just return them if it's flat out not what you want. But I was just trying to open up the packaging, and the first thing I noticed on top was that it was black, and I thought they sent me a black train case, but that's not what happened. I just was looking at it incorrectly. That is the very bottom of one of the segments. It has two different sections plus the train case, and then the very base section, which is like a deeper part. So we're just going to take this guy out. And I'm not going to do a voiceover the whole time, guys. So if you don't like voiceovers, don't worry. I do want you to hear the way the material sounds, like what the train case sounds like. So we'll get to that in just a moment. But I was trying to show you there. It does have these two layers that are kind of smaller. One of them does have partitions. The other one's just kind of open. And so, yeah, I wanted to get to doing my nails again with that gel press system, and we'll see how it goes. But it does come with these really sturdy wheels, and the rest of the train case is in here. The actual makeup train case part of it, and then again the very deep kind of base. And so we're just gonna get that out. Again, there we are with my husband's slippers. Just gonna get this out. Everything was really well packaged, so I was really happy to see that. Of course, we don't want these things damaged in any way. They do have different colors of this train case. The one I picked up, even with shipping, because I have Prime, but this one came through a seller that had like $8 shipping, was still cheaper than if I bought a different iteration of it. So I always look for the best price, and this is the best price one I found. Like I said, I'll link it there, and you might say, oh, it has shipping, but it was still cheaper than buying some of the other options that had Prime shipping, free shipping. So yeah, again, super well packaged, really sturdy feeling, and that's kind of where I'm gonna pause because I want you to hear. Okay, guys, I started this off, with the voiceover because I know I don't have like a little mic that's on me, and sometimes when I'm over here and I'm over here, the voice, the sound sounds different. But I do want you to hear this. When I first opened it, I thought it was black because I saw the bottom of it, but no. Really well packaged. I will say the cardboard is super thick. All that, frame out around it, all that is really good. But, it's just like, I don't know if this is like wood or like chipboard type stuff. It's the very bottom. I don't know how much you can actually put in this base. I feel like it's sturdy, but it doesn't feel thick. That's all I'm trying to say. I do like, that it does come with the wheels. Very sturdy. Again, I'm also getting over being sick, so that's another reason I was just going to do a voiceover when I could. But anyway, yeah, so it's really nice and deep. All the measurements are there on the site. I'm not going to sit here and measure this guy for you guys, but I will have the link there for you guys, like I said, and you can see that. So essentially that is made in a way that this can kind of nest in here. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but there you go. This is going to go on top. This is the main train case. So I just want you to hear it. The little clippies. Everything seems pretty well put together. Check this out. And then you have these little plastic trays. And it opens up 2 on either side. 4 keys, it looks like. Actually, what is going on? 8 keys. I don't know if they're different. They all look pretty much the same, but this one for some reason has 8 keys. Okay, so there you go. Very cool. Again, you can layer it up however you want. Okay, sorry guys. So yeah, so I mean, so far so good. It feels sturdy. I mean, I I've had other train cases and they felt not as nice or however, or some that feel way more sturdy. So it's just, you know. What I'm going to do is go ahead and put the wheels on, and I think they just snap on, hopefully. So we'll do that first because I don't want to build up the thing and then have these guys. So let's check this out. The very base, they do have these little red kind of clippies, so that's cool. And so it says push. So I'm just gonna line them up with those little guys. And I think that should work. So you see where that is? Oh, come on. Nope, okay, yeah. It wants to turn on its own anyway. And I'm just holding this up in the air, so I'm trying to make sure we got this right. Okay. It's not just that. You see this? There's this one bar right here, and then over here it has like an opening. So that one little bar should slide here. That's interesting. So I just had to turn the wrong way. Yep. And if you want to get rid of it, I'm assuming you're just going to push these in and pull that out, right? But it's in there pretty good. Do the same for all four. Okay, and I just put it down, and there you go. So it does have a telescoping handle here, and essentially what you're supposed to do is have that guy, then one of these layers, right, whichever one you want to put next. They all kind of clip together with the little clippies, right? And then the next one, whatever you want to put on top of that, and we have this guy with these little bits that you can kind of create your own spaces with, right? I'm not gonna mess with that right now, but that also does come out, so if you want to put that somewhere else, you can do that. But there you go. Next one. Not gonna lie, I feel like this is very cute. And then at the top, I would say goes the train case itself, right? They had some options where it even had a table that came off the side, which I thought was very cute, but especially with my YouTube videos, I'm probably gonna be in my craft room doing my nail videos, which is what I used to do, where I used to sit at my dining room table, but now I'm like, that would have been cute. But, you know, those were a little more expensive. So anyhow, I'm gonna clip that. Clip this one, clip this one. I will say it moves really, really nicely. The wheels have a really nice feel to them. They're nice and chunky. I mean, look at that. I mean, I have a tile floor, I don't know. It's not super heavy, but it has a good weight to it. And then again, that telescoping handle, hopefully you can see that there. And let me take this off. Ah. All right, there you go. Oh, the other thing I was gonna say is this is kind of a long telescoping handle to just have this stuff kind of there. So they do have this extra bit here to help you, you know, if you wanna have just a little extra security or to stick this to something else. But that does have that part, so that's really nice. Because you can imagine this probably gets pretty heavy once you have all these different things in it. So, just a ton of random nail art supplies in there. I have most of my acrylic like supplies in here, in that Sally Beauty, this guy. And I was gonna give this to Goodwill after I was done emptying it out, but I love this thing so much. I might just keep it and see if I don't need it later, because I really love it as a system in its own, right? That cart. But yeah, so I'm just gonna start emptying things out. I don't know that I'm gonna be able to fit all these appraised things in here, because look at this. Like one of these kind of takes up the whole space. I was gonna do it at the bottom, but I do have bottles of like monomer and things like that that are kind of taller. So like, I don't know, we'll figure it out. Hopefully these things fit in here somewhere that I don't have to be like, oh no, this doesn't work at all. So I'm just gonna start moving in. See how much I can get in here. Okay, guys, so here we go, just popping everything in. I'm gonna fast forward just a little bit because, you know, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just basically getting everything out of that cart and bringing it over. The Prey, you know, kits pretty much take up all the space in there. I actually have 3 kits. The best way to fit them, I don't want to put them sideways. Obviously, sideways would fit more of them, but then there's liquids in the bottles that are in there, and I don't want to have them sideways. So I'm just laying those down. I did fill it in with the rest of the nail tip packages. The little extra nails that I picked up, like the 000s, all fit in there. Then I started kind of just filling in the other sections. So tons of acrylic, little tiny like colored acrylics that I have apparently so many of. I didn't realize. I was like, oh yeah, I just have a couple. No, they fill in so many areas, so many brushes, which is good to see because I need some of those. just a ton of acrylic from NSI, Nailite, Sally Beauty, Diva DC, you name it, it's probably in there. Um, yeah, just a ton of organic nails. I thought this was funny. I must have received this for review because I don't remember buying this little gel set, but it's to do like little gel polish strips. So I'll probably just put that in my giveaway D stash because it still works. It's just not my thing. Um, Found, this Madame Glam mini UV light or LED light. The instructions that came with the cart to begin with were in there. So just coming across all kinds of little treasures. I love finding this little glass jar that's so cute, little Dappin dish, and then a ton of colored acrylics like I had mentioned. And we're getting there. Okay, I know it still looks a mess, but I still have one very top tray. I know you don't see it, it's out of frame, to put in here somewhere. Again, I had a lot of little bottles of acrylic and stuff like that. So apparently I have every color of acrylic there is, which was great. And, going through and finding all my brushes and all these things I need to start doing my nails again. So I was really happy to see that. My files aren't in here, and I have at least like 10 different files from companies that either sent them for a review or ones that I purchased. I don't even know if I ever bought any, to be honest. I feel like they were always review items. I have one in a case. I think that was the very first one. That's what it is. I bought that like in the early 2000s or something. It's in here. And I was always kind of afraid. Look at it, it's gray. It's not very cute. It's not very girly, but I always use this one until I started using other ones. So like I have other ones with handheld and some that look like this. And I don't have even my, UV lamp is in here. And I have several UV lamps also, again, for reviews. Smaller ones that I purchased. I thought it was funny that I found some old Sally Hansen one. I think they had sent that for a review because I don't remember buying that for their gel strips. It's like one little finger at a time. Maybe good for flash curing. I don't know if it's great for anything else. This kind of thing where I have my little vacuum, and I've had this for a long time, so whenever I file my nails down I use this. Obviously it goes into there. There's no space for this in here, so maybe sit on top or something, I don't know. But I did my best, and so yeah, it was good to find all my files and things like that ready to go. So again, all the pre nail stuff is in here. Lots of acrylics here in different colors. Let's close this up if I can. See if I can actually close it. Yes, it closes, that's good. And then this guy, let me grab that and I'll pop it on top. Thought this was funny. I was like, ASP dual forms. These were like so expensive at Sally Beauty, and I still got them anyway because I did a review of them. But they give you like, not even very many. Obviously, they were in here. It came with a little DVD, those little tiny ones that you can watch. I thought it was funny. And then it came with some different stuff they're saying to use these items with it. I thought this was cute, but this is from a long, long time ago. So pop that on there, and I think, see, there might be something that's keeping it up, so I'm going to have to look and see what it is that's keeping that from closing, so I'm going to move that around a little bit. And then we have the whole train case that's going to go on top. So it is holding pretty much everything that was in this guy. Some things aren't going to make it. I'll have to reevaluate that. But maybe reevaluate some of the acrylics I put in here, because they are very old. And like I said, if I'm going to start doing the pre nail with the gel, the acrylic items I'm basically going to use to do like decorative items on top of the nails, so I don't care. And I'll mix and match monomers. I don't really have very many here. They're actually upstairs in my room. I really love Nailite. If there's something you're looking into, if you want to look into a good acrylic, I love Nailite Omega, and you don't have to have a license to order from Nailite. They're out of Florida. Nailite Inc. is the website. Really good stuff. Omega is my favorite that they sell. It's a different line. It dries a little bit faster, and it's just really nice. So anyway, well, there's my little review. It feels sturdy. It feels nice, cute. They have it in different styles. So I got this one, the pink with the lines, but they have other ones that like quilted pink and glittery and just black, silver, all those different things. All right, guys. Well, I'll link it in the description box. And yeah, I'm just going to move forward here. All right. I'll see you very soon. Bye now.